Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jizerg back with another video. And today's gonna be more of a little bit of a chilled back type of video. So kinda from time to time I'll make videos like these where like I kinda just like about like stuff that I am thinking in my mind, and I'm like, you know what? It's better for me to just say it in a mic because that's kinda like how I express my thoughts than to just like keep it in. You know what I mean? But yeah, on the top of the discussion, am I the only one that feels like they're just like in like a loop, like a constant loop every single time they wake up every single day? It's like it's been driving me crazy because this cannot be life. Like, bro, this cannot be life. Like, you wake up, eat, you either go to school or like you go to work. By the time you come home, it's like you're already exhausted from the thing you did from during your daytime, so you don't really have any time to like chill or to like do anything else. So you kind of just sleep and then rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And like I know what some people might say that, oh, it's good to have like a set schedule than to like, kind of like your schedule just being like hectic, like you just doing a lot of things at once, not knowing how to manage your time and things like that. But bro, it could get to a point. Like I see so many stories of people feeling like, they're like stuck or like they're trapped in like this like a simulation. Like they feel like there's no way out of this. And that's something that I also do struggle with from time to time. But I feel like the best way to go about it, or like how to help that, is to try to break the mold. Like I know a lot of y'all, especially those who do go to work. And me personally, like during my job, like the position I have is like 1 to 10. And let me tell you, for those that want to get a job, please don't get a 1 to 10 position. Don't get one. Like if I knew before getting this job, I wouldn't have set myself up like that. Because when you get a 1 to 10, essentially what you do is like, if you need to do anything, you specifically have to do that said thing in the morning, or else like you won't be able to do it. Because 1 to 10 is basically your entire day. By the time you get home at like 10, 11, what is there to do really? Like especially at night, because you're probably gonna have to do it again the following day. Especially if you're one to get scheduled a lot of hours. So that's something that even right now I'm struggling to keep up with. And like that's kind of like the reason why you haven't been seeing like that many uploads from me, cuz I'm not going to hold you. Like as soon as I get home from work, like I try to record. I really do. I really try my best, but it gets to a point, dog. Like I be so tired from work that I like go to sleep. And then by the time I wake up the following day, it's kind of like 10 or 11. And like in my mind, it's like there's not really much I could do in like the span of 30 minutes before I have to go to work, like get ready for work and things like that. So just being in that cycle, man, is really, really tough. And like right now, I'm trying to find like another job to look for, so I don't have to like specifically another job, so I don't have to work that set position. Because, bro, oh my god, I am so stupid for that. I don't know why I set myself up like that. And something I do like typically do is during my off days, I tend to like focus hard on like an off day. Like for example, like if you're off on Monday, try to like do something that can help further your goals specifically. Like I know those of you who want to be into content creation and like be a YouTuber and stuff like that, and they're like, oh well, I have school, or oh I have work, so I can't really like fit into my schedule. But it's like primarily you want to find a way to at least have a couple of days, like at least 1 or 2 days of like you're completely free from like I would say your ongoing occupation, if you will. Because I feel like once you do that, because realistically, me personally, I don't believe a human being should work that many hours like every single day, like 7 days a week, and not have a single break in between. Like, come on now, like that's just inhumane at that point. Especially again, back to me, bro. Like sometimes they be asking me to work that truck, and for my Walmart workers out there, if you seen how much that truck is, and they expect you to work all of that, heck no, heck no, that is modern day slavery. For those of you that want to get to Walmart, I do work at Walmart, by the way. Well, not to expose. You know what? There's like thousands of Walmarts out there, bro. Realistically, you're not gonna find me. Anyway, not like if you're one to sign up for Walmart, do not listen. I repeat, careful. For those of you, do not get into food and consumables or like anything that involves the back room, because that right there, as soon as you're done, like your energy is drained, and that's only half the shift, mind you. Because after that, typically you get to go on lunch, and then you come back. You have to work entire pallets. Like people that work pallets, strongest people ever. I couldn't do it. But yeah, back to like the main subject of the video. Sorry, I went on that tangent. Like try to find a way for you to fit in like your passion. Like with me, YouTube, I know okay, on my off days, I'm gonna try to work really hard on like my videos. And the way I space it out is I kind of like I would record a video and then the following day or the next day I would try to take the time to edit said video. And I kind of would split it, you know what I'm saying? Like I know some YouTubers are like, "Oh, like when they're hard on the grind, they're like, "Oh, upload every single day, every single day." But it's like I feel like if you focus on making your video better quality than said like if you're pushing out like 5 to 10 videos or 5 minute to 10 minute videos that like you could tell you just rushed this out, like you just hit record, export, upload, like you didn't really attempt anything. Like I feel like videos like that don't really get like traction like that unless you're lucky, because I know the YouTube algorithm, it could be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I feel like I'd rather just focus on like editing or recording or looking back and be like, okay, what can I do better? Because the way another thing I would say for all y'all upcoming YouTubers is try to make videos that you yourself would watch. Okay? Because I feel like some people like I know some people on TikTok or whatever, like when they're doing YouTube primarily for the money, like they don't really care like that. They just say upload like AI type content because it's like children typically don't really know the difference between AI and like real content, so they kind of like it's one and the same to them. So it's easy clicks. That's why you see a lot of I know a lot of y'all have been seeing YouTube lately on the shorts. A lot of it's like AI content. It's not even real content. Because it's children, like at the end of the day. Like children are primarily like the main ones they want to attract attention to. And it does make money. Like I seen some people be like, oh, I'd make a 24-hour like rain stream and I make like $1 million doing that. Hey, pretty good, pretty good. But like for me, like generally, I'm not really doing this for like the money per se. Like obviously, hey, you know, God willing, if this somehow becomes my career, and genuinely, like I don't know, my channel takes off or whatever. I mean, that would be good, but like at the same time, like there's no way, like me personally, there's no way I could like work or do something every single day because YouTube is a grind. No way I could like work and do something every single day and I don't enjoy it. Because to me, that's kind of like the same mindset as those that do work a job. Well, and obviously, sometimes you do have to work a job because, you got bills and stuff. You got to do what you got to do. But I never wanted to be one of those people that do something and they're not even happy about doing it. They're just doing it for like the income. Like that to me isn't what life is about. Like I really do feel like every single person was inherently born with something and like in their head that they want to do. Because I know a lot of you had like big dreams as a kid, and somewhere in life it's either you changed your mind or like something discouraged you from doing that said thing. But I really do feel like everybody in life is just born with like a dream, and the only thing that matters is those that actually act on actions and pursue that dream, or those that just at the end of the day it's a dream. Like they're content with working at like a Wendy's for the rest of their life. Not to say that's a bad thing, but it's just really sad how some people just like give up on like dreams. And like you have to think how many potential amazing doctors, YouTubers or streamers that would have been out there if like they actually pursued their dream, but they got discouraged by doing it. So that's why I say to all of y'all like who feel like they're so overwhelmed right now, because it really does feel like everything's overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, with the bills, with our politics. Not to get to politics, but man, I don't know. World War III might be pending, y'all. I'm just saying. And like schooling and stuff. But please don't let that discourage you. Like if you have a dream or something, like even if you work on it a little by little every day, slow process is better than no process at all. And that's why I always tell people, like it's better for you to slowly get to your goal and to just not do anything at all. Because it's easier said than done. It's easier to just say, oh, I have a dream, I have a dream, I have a dream, and to not like do anything to help that dream or help get to that dream. Because a lot of people do that. Pause. I don't know why I said pause. Because a lot of people do that, okay? they like say they have a dream, but like you look at them and like, bro, you're not even doing anything out there to achieve your dream. Like think of how many people have like hidden talents that they could like pursue and potentially monetize. Because I feel like, if you do a good job at something, you should monetize it. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh well, I don't know, man. Like all my parents told me I couldn't do it, and like I know there are those kids that, and by the way, there are those kids that their parents are their biggest haters. Like if you walk up to your parents, be like, "Oh, I want to be a YouTuber," 9 times out of 10, they won't know that what that is, and even if they do, they'll be like, "That's stupid, son. Go be a doctor or something." Which I know some parents are stuck in their ways. I get it, but you know, me personally, like if I have a child and they have a dream, like there's no way I could like discourage that dream. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather my child do something that they love, making livable wage, like being happy, being satisfied with what they're doing, than to potentially work 10, 14, 15 years in school, like in a job that does pay good, but they're miserable in. Like that to me, bro. Like God forbid. Like that's a life I really hope doesn't happen. And for those of you, I really do hope that doesn't happen to you. So again, this video, I guess the main thing you can take out of this video is do not let your dreams die within your mind, okay? Act on those dreams. Like, I generally believe if you envision something, and like if you see yourself doing something in the future, like that's God showing you a sign that yes, work towards doing that thing. Because He wouldn't put something in your mind if it didn't have a purpose. But that's it for today's video. This is just a quick little discussion video. Pretty different from my gaming content. But I'll go back to it in my next game. I mean, that's it, next game. Next upload. But for those of you that like this video, hey, you can you can share your stories down below if you feel something or like you want something to share. Because I do read my comments. Well, at least I try. I do read my comments, okay? But yeah, that'll be it for today. Whatever you are in the world, if you woke up, good morning. If it's nighttime for you, hope you have a good night. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Peace.